Hi guys, I'm Nina, you're the intro bank hipster darlings, and today I want to talk about this book called Gravity by Leanne Lieberman. This was a book that I totally picked up randomly because I wanted to get 3 books, and I had Beauty Queens, which I'm reading now, which is starting to be fantastic, and Rachel and Dash's Lily Book of Dares, I think. I will update that. But this book is about a girl in the 1980s in Canada who is very Orthodox Jew, and she finds out that she's a lesbian and has to deal with a crisis of faith and how she views being a lesbian. And it's about this family who, goes through a lot of crisis of faith. There's her older sister doesn't really believe. Her mother is very devout and actually has some problems with the faith. And Ellie, is trying to reconcile her want to be open and free about her sexuality while also being a person of faith. This is not something I grappled with very much in my coming out. I never had to worry that God was going to hate me because I don't believe in God, or I don't believe in the typical God. And so that was something I never really had to deal with. And seeing this from Ellie's perspective was kind of an interesting experience for me because it is very uncomfortable trying to reconcile your sexuality with your faith. And so it was really cool. I really liked the end of it where she is starting to come to terms with the fact that they don't have to disconnect from each other. And that was really hopeful for me, and I really liked that. I really like that it was sort of ambiguous if she came out or not, especially to her parents. But she definitely sort of has a mini coming out with her sister, and I really like how it works out. And she also deals with the idea of maybe the person that you want doesn't want you back, and doesn't want you back in the way you want. And so that is really interesting to me. I looked up the reviews of this book on Goodreads, and I was sort of hesitant to go into it too far because it starts out very slowly. The first chapter is all about setting the groundwork, and it's sort of long, and it can feel long. The pace feels really long, but it's a good book, and it shows what all happens, and it's not all easy, and coming out is just another aspect of being a person that you have to deal with. So I really liked that. And this was just a total pick it off the shelf. I looked at the back and was like, okay, that seems decent. And I really enjoyed it, and it was definitely a new experience for me. I don't think I've ever really read a book like this that it was super hopeful at the end. There's one book that I really like. I can never remember the name of it. I can never remember the author either. I'll put that in an annotation. But it wasn't as hopeful at the end, and this one was really hopeful, and I really liked that a lot. It was uncomfortable at parts, but it was also very moving how Ellie has learned to deal with it, and she grows through the book. So that's my thoughts on those. What's the most recent book you've read? Leave that down in the comments below. I know we talk a lot about books here, but I encourage you to read books, especially because this book has 10 chapters, and I read it 1 chapter a night. So I read 10% of this book on average every night. I really liked doing that. I've already finished 10% of Beauty Queens, and I'm loving the crap out of Beauty Queens. We're definitely going to talk about Beauty Queens when it comes up, when I finish it. So thank you guys for watching. Till I see you next time. Bye, guys.